Today I received the outer boots for my rear axle shafts. I've already got the kits to rebuild the inner joints. The outer non-rebuildable joints you can only replace the boots on. So I got started on that this afternoon. I wanted to clean out as much as possible of that original degraded grease and to get a good look at the condition of the joint and if any water had got in there and caused any rust as well. It was essential to clean it out. I don't think this is recommended in the factory manual. To be honest, I didn't even read it, because I don't care. These shafts are pretty shit. I'm really just giving them a second life as long as I can, and I may at one stage have to replace them. So that's petrol or gasoline for the Americans. That just dissolves the grease. It makes a hell of a mess. So just be aware when you're pumping that shaft up and down, it does splash back. This is after multiple replacements of the fuel in there because, it dissolves the grease. You have to replace it and just repeat until it's clean. Naturally, it was quite a relief to learn that I do not have rusty balls. These are nice and shiny and smooth, so these outer joints are actually in excellent condition, other than the boots, obviously. That's just a preliminary look. I did do a few more cycles after this, off camera, until I was happy with how clean they were. I allowed that to dry out, and then filled them up with an appropriate amount of grease. I didn't look at the manual. I just guesstimated how much to put in there. Probably too much. If the boots end up exploding off and splattering grease everywhere when I'm driving the car, I'll know why. But I can't see it being a problem. And I did not forget to reinstall the reinforcement rings that were in the original boots. These do not come with the replacement aftermarket boots. They probably do with the genuine ones. But hey, this is all aftermarket here. I've never installed CV boots or bands in my life before. This is just a Chinesey kit that came with two tools. One for this kind of band and another for the original crimped style band. These are surprisingly cheap and they work ridiculously well. I was very impressed with how effortlessly this performance was. So it basically leaves a short tail after it's trimmed it, and you've crimped down those holding pieces, and it's not going anywhere then. That's the final effort for today. So those outer boots are replaced, and with the fresh grease in there, I'm happy with how nice and smooth and tight those joints are moving around. And the good news is the clicking noise is actually the shaft moving in and out of the middle ball carrier. It's nothing to do with the wear and tear of the joint whatsoever, so they're good.